Tina.
Especially with the high-lows.
Yeah.
Same. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the drums right next to us, but every single time it jump scares the desk here.
Okay.
Last picks there that we expect for the Farsa. Last pick for this is going to be the Uranus.
Ah, it's not.
So is this Uranus jungle or is this YSS jungle?
Or is it? Nah.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Okay, Sanford, it might be actually be going to Uranus XP. The Harley still comes in for Demon Kite. Where's the shift gonna be?
It is gonna be
yeah.
What?
YSS against the
Don. It's game 2 between Team Liquid of Philippines and Aurora Gaming here, our epic rivalry.
Okay, so one thing I'm gonna be looking at is if harkening back to their matchup against Onyx Philippines last week, will it get to the point where somewhere in the mid game, Aurora's lineup will just have a difficulty taking down this Uranus. Now, there is a Harley for the side of Aurora, so that might be the thing. Carl TZ now packing the Marksman emblem talent.
What's new about the Marksman emblem?
Adaptive penetration now has adaptive penetration.
It's doubled.
Doubled from 5 to 10%.
So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been watching for the past 4 weeks, it's not just going to be MP the King playing him.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to see it more.
Okay.
Oh, also, check out the lower thirds. Don't forget, MRS Season 15 semifinals, grand finals are coming. It starts tomorrow. I'll be there.
So
check it out.
It wasn't Mrs.
Yes, it's not Mrs. It's Magic Chess Rising.
Who read it as Mrs.?
Bring it up.
No, I was no.
Dude, what?
Mrs. Season 5. Come check it out.
Okay.
I'll let them know. I'll give them the feedback, Rita. Good note there.
No. Okay, going back to the game though. At least Aurora is being more careful now. They're playing it aggressive, but not in a sense that they're making mistakes.
Yeah, they were poking down JP earlier. Carl is able to hit level 4 without an issue. So it's the High Loss and the Farsa just playing bodyguard for their side of the jungle. Now with Demon Kite level 4, Sanji and JP play a little bit back, and JP will be sticking close to this Farsa a lot because it's his quick momentary stun that could mess up Demon Kite's entry trying to pick off somebody.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how this matchup is too with Teddy on the Freya here against a carry.
I mean, before that used to be the thing. If there's going to be a Freya on the other side, you have to get the carry. It's one of the best in terms of dealing with the Freya in lane.
Yeah. Got a slight north though. Okay, but Aurora are in control of the turtle, at least for now. US stealing away the Mountain Shocker, gets to stun Carl TZ before he gets close, and that's the flicker from Edward to not let him get close. Edward might get traded out here though, still gets to use the Infernal Pursuit, and Liquid are not going to find any kill. JP might just be the only casualty here, but even he gets to walk away.
Wow, very interesting. No one died there, but yeah, Turtle going to the hands of Aurora.
Yeah, Sanji couldn't hit level 4 and could not join that fight.
Oh, Light! Ooh!
No one was there to protect him. That's first blood for Aurora.
He showed his cho.
Showed his cho.
He got him.
Yeah.
Right as level 4 and the flicker were
As I was saying earlier, Sanji was blocked off by Light, and Sanji, I think he decided to just stick around, see if he could get a bit more minions or focus onto Yue, and he paid for it.
Oh.
Deadly Magic.
JP not looking good here. That's another kill over to Aurora. Demon Kite might not want to go for the kill. Carl TZ. Okay, 2-0 for Aurora.
Much better start for Aurora. This is exactly what the lineup needs to be able to do, and they're executing it on point. Even so, like you just saw, utilizing the light here to go ahead and stop people from getting away once the Deadly Magic used to allow yourself to get some more damage off on those targets with Deadly Magic actually works really great for pick-off potential. So we'll have to keep an eye on Light to see where he goes, and this is much different of a game for him himself than the 0-6 we saw in Game 1 for him in with the Hylos.
Yeah, now the problem for Liquid is with how well Light and Yue are controlling JP and Sanji's rotations, Teddy is not getting enough help, and he is clearly struggling up against Demon Kite's carry.
Yeah.
And because of frequently JP and Sanji not being able to see Light or Yue, they're playing a lot of, spending a lot of time in the bushes, then Teddy has to play back, meaning that there's a chance that he gets frozen out by Demon Kite in terms of the gold cards.
Yeah, because I think Light has more room to just leave Yue in mid rather than JP can leave Sanji in mid, because the one time he did, it was a kill, it was a pick-off by Aurora, and that was right after the turtle, or a few seconds after the turtle, which we are about to see right now. Yue with the pokes.
Oh, Light jumping on in, half health.
Light gets stunned, and that's going to be first kill for Team Liquid Philippines. Teddy Boundary Descent, joining in as well, together with the better airstrike, zoning out Demon Kite, but who gets the turtle? It's going to be Sanford, and another kill over Liquid, it's Edward, and the flicker again, forcing out that flicker from UA as well.
Sanford miraculously getting that last hit on the turtle. If I was Aurora, I would be so annoyed.
Yeah.
Carl DZ, Demon Kai, both of their red trees too early, and it was the Ionic Edge. What the heck? But before that, let's put a little bit focus on the Carl TZ here. He was able to traceless out. By the time he saw that the light was getting ready to enter in, was able to dish out the boat toss with the Mountain Shocker to get a bit more of a stun onto the Cho, punishing Light's attempt at the initiation.
Yep.
Then that led to Team Liquid Philippines having getting to buy a little bit more time with Teddy to be able to entry, forcing Aurora a bit back, and somehow Team Liquid getting the turtle.
It's actually really interesting because before that turtle broke out, I think Sanford completed the Radiant Armor, and then it just seems like that changed so much of what he was actually able to go ahead and tank up against Aurora here. So, you know, they built up a little bit of a lead earlier on. Well, now that's pretty much dissipated. The glowing wand is picked up by Sanji, so a lot of these first items being picked up. There's Light.
Oh, doesn't have anyone with him though, but it's enough to not let Sanji join this fight happening down bottom. JP will get picked off here, but Teddy gets to walk to safety.
Yeah, it's a zone out. Sanji couldn't join and help in the bottom lane, and JP pays for it. Teddy loses his tower and is forced to go back, while Carl TZ will single-handedly push the one up top. No kick for Light, as he did use it onto Sanjay, so Sanford knows it.
Yep, okay, so they're trading across the map. They won't let that go, but that was a great zoning by Light. Now, leading into this, look how much gold the Domenkite has farmed up, and this is what Renmar was mentioning in the lane against Teddy's Freya. Domenkite pretty much had free reign. He's now pretty much online, I would say, nearly to the second item. And then he's going to start to be a threat. Yes, he still needs that Trinity usually for the carries, but this is where we start to see the carry come into play. This is why they're all on this top side towards this turtle. Last one of the game. Fighting for space here. Let's see what ultimate UA is able to get, but Light's going to hunt down Sanji.
Oh.
Half health on the turtle.
Not using the Purify just yet though, but Edward already going in with the Inferno pursues. Retribution won by Carl TZ, but Sanji gets picked off. Light too tanky, but he's finally taken down. Edward too, the only man left on the other side of the map as JP and Sanford go in for the zone. Sanford tanking in so much damage, but that's going to be 1 for 2.
Wow, great zone out by Sanford on that Uranus, stopping the response by Aurora. And Carl TZ, yeah, YSS still good in the jungle.
Oh, they're still going for it. UA gets taken out by Teddy, plus a turret for Liquid.
Wow, that was layered so well to go ahead and get that turret. Flying Clouds once again to bring Light to this fight, but right now it looks like Team Liquid, oh no, they could be in trouble.
Oh, great initiation from Aurora here, coupled with the Bee of the Dragon. Sanford gets taken down, and that's a disengage. Oh my goodness, Demon Kite finds Sanji too!
Okay, just as Team Liquid Philippines get big wins, it's Aurora clapping back. Liquid overstaying. Well, Sanji didn't overstay, he just got caught out there by Demon Kite. But Sanford and Teddy, what were you guys doing in the mid?
Yeah, this
Why
is,
was that happening?
That's why I was really interested after that Tier 1 turret, why they decided to go ahead and stay there. So Sanji is just having a really difficult time on the Farsa. But again, remember, a lot of the bans were towards Sanji to be able to pick up. This Farsa is still one of his better options to go ahead and take. Purify will be back up here shortly. Carl TZ.
Okay, there was Sanford on the other side. Okay, the flicker for Demon Kite cannot escape this.
You can't escape Sanford. They might have to re-engage here.
Whoa. That's an L-shaped, glorious pathway, both from Aurora and Team Liquid, but they're going for the chase. Aurora do not want to fight though.
That was just great teamwork by Sanford and Carl. Good read. And then they now continue with the orange buff. Gets last hit by Carl.
Whoa.
Yeah, he grabbed that. So we're seeing a YSS in the jungle work once again, but it's in the hands of the GOAT. So we'll see if we see it more from our other teams here in MPL Philippines. But TLPH has set themselves up for a little bit of an advantage to lead into this Lord now that it's up. But let's look at Aurora, what they're potentially able to do here. There is good damage coming through from Domenkite and UA, especially, again, whatever UA decides to take for an ultimate. Most of the time it's been the Feathered Airstrike. It pairs really well with the game plan here from Aurora. So TL still has to really respect what Aurora can throw at them. They are going to go ahead and start this Lord up. Well, Aurora gets some position. We got to keep an eye on Demonkite as well. But Light has been the guy forcing himself to have this start happen here. So half health now, Lord being held by Sanford. We'll see if Aurora just goes for a pick. They could potentially just go for a numbers advantage.
Mountain Shocker already used alongside the Glorious Pathway. US still not finding an ultimate to steal, but Teddy finds the last hit on the objective. Sanford once again with the zoning, and Edward trying to do the same, but this time Edward, he cannot handle the damage coming in from Liquid.
I'm trying to wait and see the retributions. Demon Kite used his, so I know the core items have been achieved. But okay, let's just assume Carl got. Okay, he did get to use his retri. They're both at the same time. It just happened again.
Ooh.
That somehow it was the non-junglers that got the last hit onto the major objectives. And it hurts even more now for Aurora because that was the Lord and they lost bodies. This is going to be a lot of map coverage for Liquid. So they make a call to force Light and Dominic to hold onto that tower as much as possible.
Oh, they're actually going to go ahead and take quite a bit down here of real estate on Aurora's side of the map. Tier 2 turret up top falls. The Lord is making its way. Tier 2 in the mid is going to be the next to fall down as they lost the bottom as well. So they hold on to the base turrets. They're just going for the shields. That might be all TL gets unless they start something else. But it looks like it's going to be cleared out. Oh, Dominic Kite's damage is there. So they'll keep Team Liquid from taking down a base turret for now, but all the holy defense of the shields go down.
So unfortunate to be in the spot of Aurora right now. Much better compared to game number 1. More competitive and exciting game number 2. But 2 times, somehow it was the side laners of Liquid that got the last hit onto the major objective. It's honestly like a feels bad man moment for them.
Yeah, it's something that you just don't expect to happen, but it did. And now Aurora facing down a base defense here. Mid turret looks to go down as TL will take it. Do they disengage? I don't think they want to put any more pressure on the base of Aurora here.
It was a great feathered airstrike from Yue, but it was not enough to really push Liquid out of that. They really wanted to take down that mid-base turret. Though we did get to see how slowly Kite was also getting that damage. We take a look at his items right now. He's already completed the Trinity, but he's still trailing behind Teddy in terms of damage.
Yeah. Oh no, Glorious Pathway dropped down again just to fight for this orange buff, and it is going to be taken from Demon Kite. I don't know how many buffs Demon Kite has had taken from him at this point, man. TLPH just knows how to go ahead and keep constant pressure on resources.
Yeah, I actually know how much.
How many?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. That's about as pinpoint as I was looking for, man.
I got you.
All right, gold distribution as well. Look at this between the XP laners. Not too much, but look at I mean, I guess the effect that Sanford has been able to have, other than just getting a Lord too. It's just him being more of the front line, the bulwark that he has to be for this lineup for Team Liquid. Edward can do the same on a Phobius, but whoa, it's just
Lord.
It's pretty difficult, man. And Yue, I feel like himself has been having a really tough time just trying to get into position, getting the ultimates that he's wanted.
Yep. Aurora trying to contest this will be desperate, but let's see.
Oh no, YNT's got to get out of there.
They probably could not go for this anymore. Look at that. Even just the Glorious Pathway already denied them of an entry.
Slows them down enough. You know, it's just, I would say that was almost better that they didn't actually push through with that, because that's what we were saying in the previous game. So I think Aurora is better off going ahead and just defending the base, keeping it together. We'll see. They should be able to clear things out, I would say. And I don't know if this is one of those things that will be solved with Kite once he picks up another item or two, maybe even the Malefic Gun we usually see with the carriers, but I just feel like he can't get into the range he's looking for these fights, and you know, they're just not able to collapse. If Light's able to get a kickoff here, maybe it helps them stay in this game. We'll see. Lord's makes his way to the base.
Oh my goodness, Yue already very low. Light trying to look for a kick. He does fight Carl though, but not in the angle that you want. And now he gets punished. Lord within the base. Liquid have already access, and they are not going to prolong this anymore. It's a sweep by the Cavalry in their rematch against Aurora.